Hello everyone and welcome to the webinar. My name is Brian Allen and today's webinar is going to be focused on creating a stable income online. And we have two specific requirements or parameters that we want to build our business system around. Something that we've learned about over the past couple of years, that during a pandemic, quarantine, or lockdown situation, the bills still keep rolling in, right? So we wanted to make sure that we could work a business from inside our house without having to have that human contact. Then, if the entrepreneur becomes disabled, sick, or homebound. So you can see how those two parameters are similar and really help keep us on track for what we want to do with our business opportunity. So, who's the presentation for? It's for people who are seriously interested in adding a few hundred to a few $1,000s to their household monthly income. It's for folks who can invest, let's say $20 to $200 a month in their business while building it up. It's for people who are calm thinkers. Now, I myself, I'm a little bit skeptical, so being skeptical is welcome because I understand the need for it. Just remember, as you watch the presentation, you want to be able to really study the information provided and then determine if this makes sense for you. In order to be successful, the way we present the opportunity, you really want to have stable access to the internet as well. Throughout the presentation, you'll probably meet a few people who built the business without the internet. And you can build this business online, offline, or a combination thereof. But our specialty is doing it online. That being said, people who are internet capable, this is very important. If you look at that blue MySpace logo that just popped up, I saw that earlier and it made me laugh because if you're the generation that at one time had a MySpace account, you can see how much more customizable that was than Facebook, Twitter, and these accounts that we have today. So trust me, if you used to rock a cool MySpace account before Facebook, you have the ability to be very successful in this business. Likewise, anyone who can set up a TikTok, an Instagram, or similar app on their phone, they can do just fine on this business. Now, some of the real go-getters came from some places that I wasn't expecting. The world of gaming. If you can jump online, and I don't care whether it's Xbox, PlayStation, or anything else, and you can create a team and then go around kicking butt in your video games around the world with these missions, you can build this business as well. The skill sets are very, very similar. Likewise, if you've ever played Dungeons & Dragons or a similar role-playing game and you have the patience to sit there for the amount of time that these gamers do and create a strategy, complete tasks, and achieve the objective, you can be successful in this business. Maybe you're just a business person. Maybe the social media and the gaming isn't you, but you understand ROI and BEP, which means return on investment and your break-even point. That's exciting to a lot of people, so they stay with us. Compounding income is something that it's just like compounding interest. It's explosive and exciting, and it's definitely a benefit of this business. So the broad stroke goal that we have for the way we run things is that we want to have our marketers, which possibly could be you, earn a phenomenal income by helping as many households as possible become debt-free and financially independent. Now, how do we define that? For us, being debt-free and able to pay all of your living expenses with the income earned with your home-based business is the definition of financial independence. And the profit desired for this discussion, we're going to be floating around $500 a month to $10,000 per month. Now, some people are like, why the wide range in that income? The reason why is because we wanted to create a business model where someone could come in for a very low amount, say $20, and they could build that size business into $500, maybe $1,000 a month. Or if they were willing to invest $100 or $200 a month in their business and some extra hours, they could build up to a 5-figure monthly income. Now, the must-haves as far as management is concerned. We're looking for a product or a service that has a proven track record and a current market demand. That's very important. When we did our research, we were looking for a company or a product where the consumers had an interest in it and they were willing to buy it if and when the time was right. Luckily, we found that. Now, for the way we personally operate as marketers, we want everybody to be upfront and honest about everything we're doing. Transparency is important. Many companies in the past, or business opportunities in general, have fallen by the wayside because people get excited, they try to hide what they're doing, they approach people with these vague, kind of disrespectful approaches, and we're not about that. So, upfront and honest about pricing, and then having communication integrity. That's paramount in what we do. Customer and industry track record. Can you go to the Better Business Bureau and find the company that you're looking for? In this case, we definitely were. So that was a very pleasant surprise. Now, using automation, very important. We want to make sure that we use all available technology to ensure the consistency of the product or service delivery and to enhance customer experience. For the marketing team, we want to use the same technology and provide our folks with the ability to build their businesses by informing people via text, email, social media, and things like that of the services that they offer. And then we want to combine that technology with a humanistic approach that shows respect to the people that they're communicating with. Finally, scalability. So when we're discussing with our marketing members how things are going, we want to designate some key performance indicators, look at their statistics, or any other data that they can use to grow their business with predictability. And the good thing is that we found everything we were looking for. So let's meet a few people who are already earning amazing incomes from home with our business.
I live in Colorado Springs. I'm a mom of 3 kids. To be able to save hundreds of dollars per month with SHT and generate $3,200 my first 10 days, I could not be more thrilled about what this opportunity has.
This system has been absolutely amazing. I've been able to earn over $1,300 within my first 7 days.
So how did they build their business? How did they create the incomes that they were talking about? Well, first, they joined Savings Highway Global. This is a company whose mission matches that mission that I talked about earlier. Their entire goal is to help more than 1 million families become debt-free. And the way they do that is by having a menu or an inventory of products or services that relate to financial literacy, saving money, credit repair, tax reduction services, saving money when you travel, and many other things on that niche. But the foundation that they have is really those Savings Club memberships. So that's what we're going to focus on for this presentation. There's actually 10 different ways you can get paid in this company, but this is the one. Remember, we're talking about scalability, the ability to predict. This is the area we want to focus on. So how's the company been accomplishing their success with their memberships? They have 3 different memberships. They have a gold membership for $20 a month. They have a platinum membership for $100 a month, and then a titanium membership for $199. And the values increase the higher the cost of the membership is. The cool thing is that the customers will report back to us that regardless of what membership you're talking about here, the value contained in the membership is more than the cost of their monthly investment. So the membership pays for itself. For that reason, customers that you sell memberships to often decide that they want to become a marketer just like you. So that's what happened to me. I was a member. I had a Savings Club membership and really liked everything about it, saw the opportunity they had, and I was like, you know what? I think I want to become involved with this. And the trade is very simple and very fair. We split our commissions with the people who train us and their mentors as well in this business. And I like that because I'd seen it in 3 different industries prior to becoming in this one. And I'm talking about real estate, insurance, and lending, specifically home mortgages. And what I mean by that is the majority of real estate agents give a piece of their commission to their broker. The majority of licensed producers in the insurance, or that's an insurance agent, the majority of them, they kick up a little bit to their agency or their supervising entity. Mortgage loan originators give a portion of their commissions and earnings to their mortgage broker, supervising mortgage broker, a bank, entity, whoever they work for. Now, why is that fair and why do these people agree to do that? Because the real estate broker, the insurance agency, the bank, or the mortgage broker, they all provide a place for the agents to work from, to learn from, and they provide them with credibility of the name. In addition, the real estate broker, the insurance agency, the mortgage bank, they accept a certain amount of liability for the actions of their sales staff beneath them. Really is win-win. The people up top obviously want to earn money themselves, and the more money the people beneath them make, the better off they're going to be. So again, the better training and support they can provide their sales force, the more money their salespeople will be making, and that increases those little commissions that they will get as well. Now, the agents and loan officers will also be kicking a little bit of their commissions kind of like down and to the side. And that's because there's another very important element of the team in all three of these industries. And those are various types of administrative assistants, sales assistants, loan processors, and things of that nature. These people handle the busy everyday tasks of the administrative side of things, so that way these deals can close and the business can occur in the way it's supposed to be done. These people are amazing. So let's say the sales agent gets 90% of the commission, their broker or agency or employer gets 8%, and the loan processors or the sales admins, maybe they get 2%. It's compensation by production. You get what you work for, and there's nothing more honorable and maybe stressful than that, especially in those industries. In our industry, we've borrowed the best from all of those worlds, and we created something that I actually like better. So let's talk about how the income is earned. We already talked about the memberships. Gold is $20, platinum is $100 a month, titanium is $199. And you're offering these to the public. And let's say you get a customer. On the left-hand side, come all the way down, you got a titanium customer. You are going to earn $50 a month for that member. A couple days later, you get yourself a platinum, let's say. That's $25 a month. Shortly after that, you get a gold member. That's $5 a month. So, hopefully now the 25% on the side of the screen makes sense. You earn 25% a month of the cost of that subscription for your client or your customer. And what I like about this is the insurance agency and our company have something in common that the real estate and the home loans don't. It's recurring income. You get paid month after month that the customer pays their dues or their fees. So why did I say from the second month on? Because if you remember earlier, I said there's 10 different ways we get paid in the company. The first month, you actually earn more because the company gives you what they call a fast start bonus. So the first month that somebody becomes a member, you're going to get a little bit higher. You're going to get 50%. But that's just for 1 month. So that's kind of why I left it out of these projections that we're going to be going through in the presentation. Let's just say 25% of that fee per month. Here, there's you at the top. You got 3 customers and hypothetically, 1 of each type of membership. And that's a fair deal, 25% a month, recurring income. But here's where it gets kind of crazy. If your customers who purchase memberships from you decide one day that they would also like to market this opportunity to others, they're going to be earning 25% like you are from their customers. But the great thing is you are now going to be getting a small piece from their newer customers as well. So if you look at this graph here, there's you. Let's look at just the titanium customer here all the way on the left, okay? The business person here is going to earn 25%, so they're going to get $50 a month. But they're going to kick you up 10. And the software does this automatically because the computer codes everyone to a certain line and to a certain member and a certain trainer or referrer. So it can be pretty exciting because you look at these 3 in the middle row here, they've done what you did back on this slide. Every one of your customers went out and found 3 customers themselves. So when you hear the testimonials from the various members, understand that this is how their business is growing. Now, one of my mentors told me about his financial progression. And he said it was slow, but it was very steady. So look at this. After 6 months, he was earning $105 a month in residual commissions. After a year, that had bumped up to $760. And he hadn't gotten any more personal customers in that time. That was just his customers building businesses beneath. 2 years later, he was earning $2,700 a month in residual commissions. Now, remember how I talked about those bonuses that the company issues out for different achievements and different first-time memberships that are sold? All of those bonuses are on top of this. So it seems ridiculous, but I really am lowballing this just for getting this idea across. 4 years later, he was making a little over 60 grand a year in this part-time business because he was consistent. He supported his customers beneath them, and every once in a while those customers became a marketer themselves, and the scenario duplicated itself. Now, this is going to be his 6th year, so we don't have his numbers yet, but he did share that he had his first 5-figure month. So he earned over $10,000 in that month. Now, when he started, they didn't have the Titanium membership, which is $200 a month. But let's say he had. Imagine paying $200 per month, and this is the return you're getting every month from your commissions. Crazy. I love it. So let's look at this chart real quick. If you look up here, you have the level, which is the depth of your organization. Then you have our 3 main products that I'm focusing on. So you have the Titanium membership, the Platinum, and the Gold. I like the Gold because that's easy math. Our residual, and let's start from levels 2 down, is going to be $1 a month. So if 3 of your customers ask to become marketing representatives and you train them, and let's say they're just Gold members, you're earning $15 per month. And then they go out in the second month and they find their own 3 customers. Now you have 9 people on your second level plus the income you're earning from the first. And just for a hypothetical scenario, let's say that occurs every month for the next 7 months. Now, the matrix will never fill up that neatly and easy to understand. There's always a mix of different type of customers. However, it is a mathematical certainty that if those did fill in that evenly, you would be earning a certain dollar amount per month. So this helps us set our goals in planning for the future. So imagine, let's just say it took a year to do this. Let's say it took a year to fill in your 7 levels. If it was just Gold members, you'd be earning $3,000 a month there at the bottom because you add those columns up. Let's say you only had Platinums in your organization, $16,000 per month. Let's say you only had Titaniums, $32,000 per month. And you've already met a couple people, but you're going to be introduced to real people who are making real money in this business. But it's never this easy. So I'm like, it's never as simple as these numbers project because, again, some are Titanium, some are Platinum, some are Gold. So I just pick somewhere in the middle, and that's what I shoot for. So my go-to is always going to be, for now anyhow, $10,000 a month. And then I think to myself, what other type of business can I work from my house, from behind a keyboard, and scale to the point where I could make $10,000 per month? And my investment, let's say if I was doing Titanium, is $200. Or if I was doing, let's say I'm doing Titanium and some advertising on Facebook or something like that, let's say I invest $275. The fact that I can bring home, forget me, the fact that other people are currently bringing that home, that's an amazing opportunity. And when I compared the potential income from this business with my 401k, my whole life policy, the different mutual funds I have, I was blown away by this income potential. It truly is the simplest way to build a 5-figure residual income that I have seen so far. Step 2 is they began their training. And we have to train them in 2 things. We have to train them how to set up their business, and then we have to train them how to market their business. Now, the bottom part of this funnel right here, that's the majority of their business, and it's actually 95% set up for the people when they come in. So we're talking about your websites, your autoresponders, the videos just like this one that you're watching. Your future customers will probably follow a very similar path as far as being introduced to the opportunity and or the memberships. And then learning about those items through videos like this, and then maybe deciding to get involved or not get involved at the end. So the system does all of the hard work for you. Where the training really gets fun is that top piece. You need to tell the world you're in business, and then you need to behave from here on out in a way that attracts qualified and interested people to you. Again, it's attraction marketing. You have to bring people to you, because I'm sure you've been on the end of a friend request or a follow request in social media where as soon as you click accept, boom, they hit you with a message pitching you on their business or their idea. It just leaves a bad taste in people's mouth, and it's a pretty desperate way to go about things. So we're going to train you how to avoid that, and then how to maximize social media, email, text, Craigslist, and various other types of advertising. After that, you have these two middle pieces right here. We have join an automation hub and or a traffic and lead hub. When you have your main opportunity, which is SHG, and you add items 3 and 4, that becomes a 3-pillar system, and it's incredibly stable. You'll learn about that later on. It's completely optional, but I wanted to bring that up because you'll hear about people in the different autoresponder and capture page services that are out there. That could fall under Automation Hub. Lead generation, traffic for your websites, that's another thing that people will talk about. So I want you to see in the system where those things fall and expect that you'll be learning about those in the future. But what's not optional is completing your daily tasks. Without asking people to become a customer, you need to let everyone know what you're doing, and we're going to teach you how to do that. So what is the purpose of your daily tasks list? Again, this is your whole business. We made it shaped into a funnel. For ease of understanding, your job is to fill that funnel. Focus on that very top area. The way we're going to do that is during training, we're going to teach you how to create a 7-day social posting folder. You're going to get up in the morning or come home after work, you're going to double click on that. Then you're going to see you have a folder for each day of the week. Let's say today is Friday. Double click on Friday. That opens up. Normally you're going to have 2 different options or themes for that day. Sometimes they're going to be business opportunity focused, or sometimes they're going to be testimonial and customer focused. As you can see, we have Focus Friday there. That's in reference to a team training that we have on Fridays. You'll see that there's a square, a tall video, and a wide video. The reason why is because different social media platforms have different posting requirements for videos. So you will have the same video in 3 different formats inside these folders. The same thing, this is Melissa. She's one of our marketing professionals. She's phenomenal in this business. But we have her testimonial in a square, a wide, and a tall video as well. Now, as most of you already know, whenever you post a picture or a video online, there should be a caption with it. That's when you're going to double click that Word document at the bottom. And you're going to see our recommended posts, hashtags, and areas to place the link on whatever platform you're currently working on. So everything is built and put into these folders for you. We're going to show you how to download them, put them on your system, so it's literally a copy and paste sort of operation. So let me take a couple seconds to show you my actual personal social media accounts. Remember, on day 1 when I started, I had nothing. But these are the daily tasks I did to build up the social media presence that I have today. Let's take a look at my Instagram account. And while I do post business posts every day, I'm also myself. So whether it's motivational stuff by Steve Harvey, some home improvement posts, some comedy, other work-related items, I can still be myself while I am marketing my business. I don't have a huge following, but I have consistent followers. I don't hit them up in their DMs and bug them every day, but everybody knows what I do for a living. And when you are marketing, and more specifically attraction marketing, put yourself in a position to where people will come to you. They will ask you eventually, what do you have going on? When you look at my YouTube account, same thing, not a huge following. And when I first signed up, I had no subscribers and no videos. But after following my training, I'm posting once a day. And what's funny is you make one video and then you post it on all of your social media channels. So it's called repurposing your content. So sure, on day one, maybe I looked brand new. No one's going to believe in what I'm doing, or they're not too sure that I'm serious about my business. But on day 30, when they roll in, they're going to be like, okay, this person's been doing this a while. Maybe I should consider investing some time in listening to what's available. And that is if the person is even interested in home-based business. If the message doesn't resonate with them, they just won't spend any time here, and that's okay. Here's my Facebook account. Same thing. A little bit of the news, other work-related items. You'll see very similar posts here that you see on my other accounts. Here's my LinkedIn page. A lot of people are like, well, I don't want to post a business opportunity on my LinkedIn page. It might mess up work. When you have a business that's A+ rated and you are dealing with integrity, you are being transparent, you can post with confidence on any social media platform. People are attracted to confidence. People are attracted to leadership. People are attracted to discipline and consistency. Now, one thing you've seen on all these accounts, with the exception of the YouTube page is built specifically for the business. But these things here, I don't just post about my business. On my LinkedIn page, I have a lot of security-related posts and human resources, workplace safety, occupational safety, in addition to the business. So hopefully it's seen as well-rounded. I don't shoot someone a connection request or a friend request or a follow request and then immediately hit them up for business. That's the move of a rank amateur, and you don't want to do that. Now, if you've done that in the past because that's the way you were trained, okay, no big deal. Look at the results you got from that and see if you need to make an adjustment or not. All right, and here's my TikTok account. Now, a lot of people steer away from TikTok because they're camera shy and they just don't feel comfortable. So I changed my whole approach a while back after receiving that feedback and have created many videos and marketing pieces for our team so that way you don't have to be on camera anymore. And that's what you'll see here in these last few months is nothing but videos that were created for the entire team to use. So that way, if someone on your team is camera shy, they can still take advantage of the platform. And remember, you don't have to have huge followings. All you have to do is create the posts correctly, hashtag them correctly, and look, we're trying to get what? 3, 6, 12, maybe 20 customers in the lifetime of our business on our first level. That's all you're trying to do. So when you look at your TikTok, your YouTube, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, and you're consistent in your message, you will attract the right people to your business and into your sphere. All right, so hopefully that gives you a better visual of what you could be working towards should you decide to get involved with us. Another thing you're going to do on a daily basis is checking on the status of any ads you may have placed, whether it's Facebook, Google Ads, some people use Craigslist, or maybe you have traffic campaigns set up. And you will learn about those in your training. So if that sounds like a foreign language to you, no harm, no foul. Additionally, check in with your personal recruits. These are the customers that you signed up personally. Check in with them every once in a while. Ask if they need anything. How are they feeling about the business? Are they having a great role in the business right now? Are they stressing out because they're not bringing in the new customers that they want? Caring for your team is of utmost importance. That being said, let's meet some more people who are rocking with this business.
I am a cost benefits broker. I actually help people determine if an investment or decision that they make is sound, and if that benefit outweighs the cost, then I encourage them to go ahead and do it. And I'm really truly excited because I now have the ability to offer everyone a side hustle because this has become my side hustle.
And I've been using this awesome system and funnel that has already created 5 sales just within 2 weeks, and that is amazing.
And there we have it, folks. A lot of people, real people like you and I, are having success. The business is truly a copy and paste endeavor. You will be given and trained on all the items necessary to achieve success. That being said, let's go ahead and meet a couple more folks.
I am so excited, saving money on bills I have to pay, and now making money. It's absolutely fantastic.
My first week achieved hundreds in monthly recurring income utilizing the system.
It's given me the opportunity to be with my kids more and the opportunity to set up their future. So thank you, SHG.
Now, sit back for a moment. I want you to think about this. Somehow you found yourself on this webinar. Whether you saw someone's social media post and responded to it, or if you saw a video on YouTube, followed the channel, and found it that way, maybe you were on Instagram or TikTok and responded to a post there. However it happened, everything has really happened on complete autopilot. So we do that to reduce the stress or anxiety in either the marketing staff or the prospective customer. Everyone's going to get the same information. It's going to be very transparent. People know by this point in the presentation what the investment for starting an online business with us is going to be. They will know about the income projections. They will know about the daily tasks involved. They will be introduced to several real people earning real income right now in this company. And then they'll be given an opportunity to join that family. And all of that happens on complete autopilot. Now, that being said, there are some other people that I'd like to introduce you to.
All the passion to help 1 million families retire early or debt-free. I was going, really? I was like, I want to be a part of that help.
A little over $8,000 in my first 30 days, which is just unbelievable. It just goes to show that if you take this serious, if you're on this page, if you're looking for, an opportunity, a system, something that can help you put more money in your pocket and earn you a weekly paycheck, then Savings Highway is definitely the place to be.
With this system, I've been able to save hundreds of dollars on my monthly bills while being a single stay-at-home mom. Not only that, but I also am creating residual income every single month.
Here's an interesting thought. When I was going through the process that you're going through right now, we didn't have the titanium membership. All we had was the gold and the platinum. And after seeing so many people doing very well, I just asked myself a simple question. Am I willing to trade $20 to, let's say, $250 a month and about an hour a day in my spare time or time that I made for the business? Am I willing to do that for a short while in order to build a proven online business with 5-figure monthly income potential? As I'm sure you're guessing, my answer was yes. So now you know how the system works. You know how the money is earned. You know how we split commissions. You know that although this is pretty simple to do, we still have our daily tasks to do. Because when it comes down to it, there's 2 ways people will buy memberships from you. And that is if you talk to them or if you type something to them. And with online marketing, most of it's typing, because the truth is, even if you're very comfortable with sales or speaking to people or even being on camera, most people are not. So we wanted to create systems and processes for people who are not too good at sales and maybe they're camera shy. So we created that system that would allow them the opportunity to succeed. That being said, I've got some more people I want you to meet.
They have helped me save over $4,000 on my actual health coverage and save so much on things that I buy each and every day.
My family and I have saved a ton of money, everything from car insurance to travel. We're super excited. The opportunity to share it with others, travel the world, it's happening.
Now let's talk about setting goals for yourself. I'm just going to share with you the way I did it. Remember how I mentioned earlier that I just kind of picked the middle column because I know people are going to come in all 3 different levels at different times. So I just picked a number of $10,000 a month, something in the middle. I'm not going to cry if I make $30,000 a month. And honestly, I'm not going to cry if I make 3. But I focus on this one item here. Because if I focus on that 10 here, I can guesstimate via the matrix how many customers I need to bring in and how well they need to be trained so that they can bring in customers as well. So this is how I set my goals. I said I want to make $10,000 a month, and now I'm going to go to work every day when I get home or when I get up in the morning, I'm going to put in an hour a day in my online business. And if I do that, how would I feel a year from now if I was making $10,000? Feel pretty awesome, wouldn't I? Now, a chart like this also tells me that if maybe in the 4th month, if I'm not making $405 a month, I'm probably not going to hit that 10 grand in month 7. So I would readjust my tasks and make the changes necessary. So that's what these charts are really good for. They're hypothetical, but they are mathematical certainties if we fill these levels up. So I use that to help me, and I hope that idea or thought process helps you as well. I also realize that whenever you're dealing with subscriptions or insurance products, that people sign up, people either quit, they drop out, or they don't renew. Same in insurance, same in magazines, same in these Savings Club subscriptions. So every day I'm also going to log into my back office and I'm going to see how my team is doing. Let's say they bring in somebody and they thought that person was going to be a business person, but that person just wants to be a customer. I think that's still a great thing. But if your customer, who is their referrer, is getting down in the dumps because they only have customers, it's your job to remind them that it's time and discipline in this game that breeds success. We also learned that the way we reduce people who don't renew their memberships or who drop out of the business, the way we reduce that is being very transparent up front. We're respectful, confident, and transparent. That is how you become successful with online marketing. Now, if you're getting excited at this point, but you're wondering, can I really do this, Brian? I don't know. Since I'm your coach, if you come at me like that, I'm going to be like, well, look at these folks right here. They're doing it. What about her? She's doing it. What about her? She's doing it as well. Oh, did I introduce you to these folks? They're doing it. He's doing it. She's doing it as well. Oh, remember this gentleman? Yeah, he's doing it too. Oh, I'm sorry, did I mention I got some more people here? This guy's doing it. Jeb's doing it. He's doing it. Dan's doing it. Oh my God. They've all made Savings Highway Global work for them, and I'm here to tell you that it can work for you too. You just have to make the decision to work it. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. That's something they taught us in football when I was in high school. That's what my coach always used to say. I loved it. So don't leave money on the table. If you're ready to dig in and do some work for your future, I hope you decide to join us in the mission of making over 1 million families become debt-free, and in turn, your reward will be financial success for yourself. So like they always say, all you have to do is get started, start saving your money, share the presentation, and you will prosper. So get back with the person who introduced you to this webinar, or if it's on a video share somewhere, look for the link that is around this video. Click on that link, find the Join Now or the Get Started buttons. You'll be glad you did. Take care.